I believe that more than one thing is worth believing. What do I believe in? I really have no idea what I believe in. I have my core values and I know the difference between right and wrong. But what do I really believe in? I have been through experiences that have shaped who I am and who I have become as a person. I have made mistakes and learned from them, but what is something that I completely and fully believe in? I guess that since I don't really know what I believe in, I can't really write about it. But I do have important experiences that have taught me lessons in core values. One thing that I learned through experience is that it is better to tell the truth. When I was in second or third grade, I was at home and me and my family were watching our favorite show together, Gilligan's Island, and I wanted to cut up some carrots for my guinea pigs because I felt bad that they never got to eat anything except whole vegetables. I have no idea why I thought that. But I was cutting up the carrots and I cut my finger. At first I thought it was a small cut that could be fixed right up. I went to the bathroom and put some water and a Band-Aid, thinking it would be okay. I was completely wrong about that. After about 3 seconds later, blood started soaking through the Band-Aid. I ran to my parents crying and they all started going crazy. I was crying so much to tell them I cut myself, but then I did not tell my parents that it was a knife and I said it was the sink faucet. It was lucky that we had human glue in our house that day because my parents were able to use that to glue my finger up. I went to sleep that day feeling really guilty. My mom figured out the next morning and asked me why I thought it was necessary to lie. She told me that sometimes mistakes happen and I should never lie. The truth is always the better thing to say. I know 100% that my parents have loved me since the day I was born, but I'm not sure when it was that I realized my parents loved me. I was trying to think of a specific moment when my family loved me or they did something kind or loving. But then I realized that my parents loved me not when they're being kind or generous, but when they yelled at me or told me to correct my mistakes. They did this because they cared about me and they loved me and they wanted to raise me as a good child that knows what the right thing to do is. I really cannot think of one thing to believe in. I believe in so much more than one thing, I just cannot choose. I believe in family, love, happiness, honesty, time, and so much more. I believe in so much more than just one thing. So really, I believe that more than one thing is worth believing in.